warming them up. And last night we stayed at the Hotel Casbah Lamont. Harold got his tire replaced, and gosh, that was quick.
That's the whole view. We have another view in the car.
Awesome. Professional. Change that tire that fast. Wow. I got off the pavement, and look at this view. It's a long way down. Oh, look at this.
Welcome in Qal'at Maguna, the capital of roses.
Yeah, I saw the
yes,
in the roundabout.
Capital of roses in Morocco.
Oh. Tuesday morning. This is our last day of riding. We're at the Dar Timitar Hotel up here. I had a good night. I needed a good night of sleep. I think a lot of people were tired. Had a good breakfast just now, coffee and local breakfast. It's a beautiful morning. It's cool. This is going to be our last ride, and we're headed back to Marrakesh. 300 kilometers back to Marrakesh. I saw 2 mountain passes we'll either be next to or go over, 4,500 feet and 7,500 feet. Everybody is just about ready to rock and roll. There's the river down there, making all that green. Pretty. And what a contrast with the green vegetation and the rock. Pretty morning, cool. I think I saw about 55 degrees. And then of course the wind chill factor, doing about 50 miles an hour is going to lower that. I think 35 will be the wind chill factor ish. We've all suited up. Kids look like they're going to school. This is down there at ground level at that green vegetation going through town. Town waking up. Morocco's capital of roses. I'm going. There's downtown. A sign back there on the left said natural rose products. And, I mean, this is a pretty big city. And all this just goes on and on and on. I thought it would have tapered off. Maybe some outlying villages. She had a Florida shirt on. all these buildings and kids. I think I saw a school bus back there. So they're all going, right, you know, likely to school. It's Tuesday morning. Product of Rose. There's the Atlas Mountain Range. There was another sign back there. Organic rose water. Guys, I think we're out of that town. That went on. That's a big city. Now we're out on the plains. Oveja. Goats. Drilling. Drill, baby, drill. I read that the Atlantic Ocean name, Atlantic, came from the name of the Atlas Mountain. I thought that was interesting. The Atlas Mountain's off to the right. We are headed west. There's the rising sun. The morning sun is to our back. It's cool. We all put on, I think, appropriate gear. So put it on, layered up for this ride. The high today I saw was about 70 degrees for both where we left and for our destination in Marrakesh. We'll be going back to the same hotel for one night, the Racine Hotel in Marrakesh. We're over a bridge over a dry riverbed. And I think I'd like to give big thanks to Max, Regine, Martin, Harold. I think they put on another great trip. Everything went so well on the bikes. The geography, the country we saw, it was just fantastic visiting this country. The food, the people. Like I said, everybody's been so kind to us and welcoming. There's something very bright I've been watching for the past several miles. It's either like a flame or a reflection, but something very bright. Way over there, I don't know, what, 8 miles-ish? Something very bright. It's staying the same appearance. Maybe we'll get close enough to see what that is. It may not show as well on video. Very bright. Here's another look at that bright thing. The very bright top of a tower looking thing. I think it's a reflection. Alright, so my hunch was about right. There's the tower. Keith says they're parabolic mirrors at the base and reflect sunlight up to the top of the tower. And from there, I'm guessing boiled water makes steam to produce power. That would be interesting to see up close. You're looking at the top of the tower, it's bright. A near reflection of the sun. So saw this thing probably at least 10 miles back. It really stood out, the brightness of the top of the tower. Roundabout back there, a bunch of like a statue for rolls of film. This is the Hollywood of Morocco. Movies, I'm told, filmed here. Lawrence of Arabia, Gladiator. I'm sure many more. Oscar Studios. Back over here, kind of in line with that solar heater. More film statues to film. CLA Studios. We just came over a pass and overlooking this view. Large plain. Roadside store. There were two back there, not far back, and they had a bunch of pretty dishes, big dishes, ceramics. Marrakesh, 178 kilometers to Marrakesh. So approaching the halfway point of our 300 kilometer ride to Marrakesh. And just back there was police with a radar gun looking for speeders. We just had lunch at Cafe Resto Tarja. We sat outside down here. Had mixed kebab, chicken and lamb with fries and vegetables. It was excellent, and a Coke. Enjoyed that. We came from this direction where the road construction was, and then we're continuing westbound to Marrakesh. Probably about 120 kilometers or so. Construction. We rode on some really nice blacktop many miles back. Product of these guys' work. We're going up into the mountains. I saw on the map two mountains that we'll be going by or over. 4,500 feet and 7,500 feet. Our lodging last night was about 5,000 feet. He's selling pretty red rock. They cut the rock open and minerals inside. Pretty. This view of the valley and below. He's going to zip up his jacket. We're up in the clouds now. Down the other side of the mountain pass. It was pretty chilly up top. I think it's starting to feel a little warmer. Quite a few vendors up top as well. Maybe they think that's where the tourists want to stop for scenic views. And that's a good place to sell. About 102 kilometers to Marrakesh. I don't believe I've spent any time on a Yamaha 660. This motorcycle's done very well. Never had a point where I said I wish I had more power. It's been plenty. It's a thumper, single cylinder, and has done very well. It seems Lucene and Hassan have a good thing going. We're closing in on Marrakesh. About 40 kilometers. It's about 24 miles. Just did a fill up. So no more high mountain passes. We saw Lucene and Hassan at the last gas stop. Stan and Doug are right there behind me. I expect shortly activity and traffic will be picking up. And it has been a fantastic trip. Great way to see a country, Morocco, on motorcycle. Got busy. street vendors, melon, all that watermelon we've been eating, and melon, I think right there. Been some good food. Oh, and the orange juice. See the orange juice guy over there. Orange juice has been delicious. It's all been good. The market. Huh? Oh, the scooters. All sorts of activity. I've seen a few dogs on this trip, not too many, just a few, I think. And I don't think we've had any run-ins with animals. We're about 8 miles out from Marrakesh. I've seen 2 big airliners likely flying into Marrakesh airport. Oh, we're definitely getting closer. And getting closer to wrapping up this trip. And turn the bikes back over to Hussein and Hassan. We'll go from here to the Hussein Hotel and turn in the bikes there. There's another big airliner over here on the left. Again, it's been a great trip. And it's getting busier. We'll get closer to Marrakesh. We just passed a bunch of street vendors back there. Out on more of an open road, and this is kind of more of a little city area now. Oh yeah. That sign says dead end. Gotta go through that again. We gotta go through that again?
Lots of targets. Lots of moving targets.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Oh. Oh. I thought we were going through the market. You might see one of those dog beds.
Hey.
Put it at the dog bed.
Canteen pot.
They got all sorts of shit. Should report that. Should report that. In that. Oh, that.
We gotta go that way.
We go let him know.
Max, Martin, Harold, Eugene.
Don't be scared.
Woo! Oh, I got goosebumps.
That is smooth.
And you think you're
What is this? Goosebumps.
I think that burned my chapped lips. Hi everybody, this is our final dinner together. We just finished this motorcycle trip around Morocco. It's Tuesday night, 7:10 p.m., May 23rd. We're at the Racine Hotel where we started, so we're back on familiar ground. And here's the gang. We just made a toast. Bob brought some bourbon, and we're just reliving our trip.
So dirt roads and something else, we have had no incident like Harold said. And I can only say I'm looking forward for next trip. Yeah, for the next trip. I am planning the next trip for Tuscany. I said it. We want to visit Formula One, Ferrari, Ferrari factory, in Maranello, and something else. So for me was it a perfect trip, and I say for me it was not the last time to come to Morocco.
Hi everybody, it's 9 o'clock Tuesday night. We just finished our trip. We're here at the Hotel Racine just after getting back from our trip, and here with my good friend Max of Maximal Tours, and I just did another trip with him and the gang. And Max, you're from, tell everybody where you're from. We're in Germany.
We live in the southeast part of Germany now, after 15 years in the United States. It's close to the Austrian and Czech border. Passau is the town, and this is where we live now.
Yeah,
But our company is still an American company.
Okay.
We still run the company as a U.S. company.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I hear there's some golf involved over there with you.
This is Europe's largest golf area. That's where I started golfing.
Oh wow, that's a factoid. Well, I just want to ask you how the trip went from your perspective.
I think it was a fantastic trip with everything in it. We had dirt road, we had paved roads, we had mountains, we had flat roads. It was a fantastic trip. No accidents. Every motorcycle came back safe, and all guys came back safe too.
Yeah, thank goodness. Yeah, it was a fantastic trip.
Yeah, it was.
So thank you so much.
Yeah,
Great
we
trip.
liked it. We enjoyed it, and we're looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, I know they're addictive.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, good.
Hi everybody, it's 9 o'clock Tuesday night. I'm here with my good friend Bob. We just finished our trip, our group ride through Morocco. We're at the Racine Hotel. Hey Bob, where are you from? You're from
I'm out of
Florida?
Jacksonville, Florida. Yep.
Yeah.
And my favorite part of this ride is through the mountains, the turns, the exhilaration, the things I like in life. And my favorite part about this is the friendship, and that we all got home safely.
Yeah, I hear you.
That's my part.
Well, good. It was good riding with you.
And we always
my
enjoy it,
friend.
and we'll do it again. And we absolutely will do it again.
Yeah, and we're just down the road, I-10.
Yep.
Here with my good friend and roommate, Harold. Harold was the sweep and did an awesome job. No one was left behind.
Yes, that's
Oh, appreciate that. Harold, where do you live?
So I live in Denver, Colorado, originally Frankfurt, Germany. And I started with Maximal Tours way back 10 years ago. We did some trips in the United States, and then we started Europe and North Africa and all that. And I love riding and meeting new people. And for me, the best thing is arriving back at the trip, on the end of the trip, and having everybody safe back home. And this trip was awesome.
Harold's been all over the world. He's experienced, and he's brought so much to the rides.
Thank you.
Thanks, Harold.
All right, man.
Been good seeing you again.
Yeah.
We just finished a week and a half of riding. I'm here with my good friend Chris. Chris, you're from New York.
I'm from New York, upstate New York.
Upstate New York.
Yeah. First time here in Africa. Had a great time. Riding was epic. That's all I can really say about that. Every other turn was just, you never knew what was coming. Whether it would be a Big Mac truck, little kid on a scooter, 4 people on a scooter, you never knew what was coming around the corner next. But definitely great experience, great riding partners, great tour guides by far. I mean, Martin, he was unbelievable. I'd follow him to the depths of hell. So yeah, would I do it again? In Europe? Absolutely. Yeah, that's the next one. So we'll see you in Italy.
All right, awesome.
All right, man.
Thanks, Chris.
Yep.
Hey, everybody. We're at the airport. It's 11 o'clock a.m. local time at Marrakesh in Morocco. I'm here with my good friend Keith. We've been on 3 trips together.
Yes, sir.
Keith, I think you're from Florida somewhere.
Yep,
right?
Fort Pierce, Florida.
Yeah, good.
Yep.
Down south.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ready to get going and get back home, and then planning the next trip for Tuscany, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Next year, hopefully.
I think you're right. You're right. How'd your trip go?
Great,
through
fantastic.
Morocco.
Food was good, riding was good, friendship's good. It's all great.
Yeah,
Good time.
We had a good time.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
All right, man.
Thanks, Keith.
Take care, guys.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's Thursday, May 25th, 2 p.m. Central Time at home here in Pensacola, Florida. I just got back from our epic motorcycle trip with Maximal Tours through Morocco, and I wanted to go over our route that we did and some statistics for the trip. The route is highlighted. I got input from Martin and Harold, so it should be accurate, or at least good enough. We did a round robin clockwise through the central part of Morocco, started and ended in Marrakesh. The circled cities are where we stayed overnight: Demnati, Beni Mellel, Fes with the leather making factory up there, then Midelt, then Merzouga, where we stayed 2 nights out camping in the Sahara Desert and rode a camel out to our campsite, which was really awesome. Those are fascinating creatures. And then the next day we rode to Tenerife, and then after that we went off-road riding, which was a lot of fun. And then the final ride out on the road was Tourbist. And then for our final day ride, we went via El Khalil Maguna, which is the rose capital of Morocco, and then via Ouarzazate, which has the world's largest concentrated solar power plant. And Ouarzazate is also known as the Hollywood of Morocco. Films like Lawrence of Arabia, Gladiator were filmed there, and Game of Thrones. And then the final push into Marrakesh. So for some of the statistics, I understand we rode 2,000 kilometers, also known as 1,200 miles, 8 riding days. We had 10 motorcycles with 12 people, plus the owner, Mushin, and mechanic Hassan, who were phenomenal. Our riding day started May 15th on Monday, and the last riding day was Tuesday, May 23rd, 2023. It was a great trip. Max, Regine, Martin, Harold put on a great trip. I know they put a lot of work into that. We all had fun. We got to experience the culture and people up close. Everybody came home safe, and I know we look forward to the next one. Thank you.
John Boy.